Welcome back to another Diecast Showcase. Today, I am looking at this. This is Car Culture Silhouettes. I have a sealed case of it. Chance of pulling a chase. I don't think we're going to pull the chase, personally, because this set's actually been in stores for a hot minute, and people have been finding that chase at Target. So I don't think we're gonna pull it, but you never know. I have the set here. We're going to take a look at the cars. I'm going to kind of do it to where I can't see it like this, so it's kind of blind. And yeah, I have the last year's mix of silhouettes right here. So we're going to take a look. I can already see a McLaren right there. It's a regular. So yeah, we'll see what we get in here. So I have the last mix of silhouettes, which came out in 2019, Car Culture. And this, like I said, this has been hitting stores. People have been after it. It's been highly sought after. And we're starting off right here with the Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem. We're going to open these up and talk more about the models. We're just going to unbox them. We have the Nissan 300ZX. Is that all it's called? This is the GTS casting. I don't know why it doesn't say GTS on it, but this is the 1994 Nissan 300ZX GTS. All right. Oh, this one's we have the Goliath. This one's probably the most hyped one of the set, possibly. This is the RWB Porsche 930. This thing is very hyped up. If you've been collecting, you know that thing is, people have been going rabid over the return of RWB. And then we have the LB ER34 Super Silhouette Nissan Skyline. I can already see we do not have a chase in here, I don't believe. But yeah, we have the Liberty Walk R34, which is another really crazy popular casting in a very nice deco. And we did not pull the chase. Two regulars, LB Works McLaren 720S. It is the new casting of the case. And I kind of knew we weren't going to pull the chase because usually if the chase kind of hits retail first, usually the odds of pulling them out of these cases aren't very good. I haven't pulled a chase out of a Car Culture case in a very long time. I think I haven't gotten one since Japan Historics 4 hit. But we're going to take a look at them quickly, just sort out which ones I'm going to open. I didn't expect to get the chase, and we did not. I'm just sort through the cards, but we're gonna start off with actually the we'll do this one. We'll do the Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem. Gonna take a look at it real quick, and yeah, let's oh, look at the crease on that card. Holy wow. All right, here we go. So this is Colette Davis's drift car. You can see her name, or her signature is right there. And I know I'm actually familiar with Colette Davis because she actually drove monster trucks. She drove El Toro Loco and Wonder Woman in 2017 and 2018. And then she left. I believe her drift schedule just kind of conflicted with Monster Jam, so she left. But this is her drift car. And it's very, very, is obnoxious the right word? This casting debuted in 2022, actually technically 23. There was a lot of delays in Car Culture for 2022, but this was, I believe, the 6th or 7th mix of the year, and this was the new casting in that case, and there was also a chase version of it. So the regular version was white, they did the chase in black. And then I think you got a Silver Series box set release, and now we have this drift card. It's got a lime green base, mismatched TE37 inspired wheels. You got the lime green one in the back and the kind of magenta one up front. You got the kind of magenta and lime graphics. The body is a light blue. You got Colette Davis's name right there. Got some sponsors. Hot Wheels logo back there. Here's the back. houseofpre.com on the back with Colette Davis's signature on the license plate. Kind of got a magenta spoiler. A bunch of stuff there on the window. Have a So that's our number, 77 right there. Here's the hood. Turbocharger. 8 rotor. It's kind of cut off there. RX-7 FC. Here's the front. Got some lights up there. And this thing is kind of wild. I don't know if I like it. It's really loud, crazy, obnoxious colors. It's very interesting. But yeah, there is the Pandem RX-7. All right, next one we'll take a look at is the Nissan 300ZX GTS. And which one has the better card? We'll open that one. All right, take a look at it. So, this casting debuted in Team Transport last year. It was in that absolutely insane mix with the Toyota, the Baja Toyota, and it also had the really nice other Toyota pack with the 4Runner and was it the Mark III Supra, I believe? So this is in a definitely not Calisonic deco. Obviously, this is based off Calisonic livery. Hot Wheels does not have the Calisonic license, so they can't do Calisonic cars. So we get this kind of inspired livery. They did this on the Primera that came out in the Car Culture 2-pack last year. You got the 300ZX deco there on the back of the taillights. Have 25 on the side, probably for 2025. Nissan GTS 1 there. Got the white 5 spokes. BBS. Hot Wheels Racing. It's not bad. It's kind of cool. I mean, you know, it would have been cooler maybe if it had the like proper Calisonic deco, but they don't have that license, so they can't really do that. But overall, another solid model. I don't think there's a miss in this set, but yeah, we're gonna do this. Look at this one now, the LB ER34 Super. It's the Liberty Walk R34. Trying to focus on what I say. There's someone riding like a motorbike around my neighborhood, and they're just like, hey, there it is right there. They're probably coming down my street now, but it's getting on my nerves. They've been doing it like all day, and it's quite loud. So this casting is incredibly popular. This debuted in 2022 in Mountain Drifters, where it was infamously the chase for that mix as well, and it was a very popular chase, and it's, I think, the most valuable car culture chase. And we've seen a plethora of other versions. It was in Team Transport and Modal. There was a white version in Boulevard, which got a super limited like Zamac release. And it was also in that Fast and Furious Team Transport set. That was Target exclusive and really hard to find. And now we have this version. They've done this Liberty Walk deco on the S15 and the R35 in premium. I don't have either of them because I didn't get that in one mix of Team Transports due to reasons. And the Silvia was, I believe it was Boulevard, so it was Walmart exclusive, and I can never find Boulevards in my area. This has the blacked out 5 spokes, which look cool. You have this white kind of lightning bolt pattern with the 23 on it. KW, Liqui-Moly, LB, Liberty Walk decos all over this thing. Nismo there on the back, I think. Liberty Walk, DOHC twin turbo. Nissan, all the front detail there. Yellow roll cage in there. LB Performance on the windshield. Here's the back with the taillights done up. Here's the top of the Liberty Walk on the spoiler. And on the side. And this is cool. I mean, it's a Liberty Walk R34. It's going to be cool no matter what you do it in, I guess. It's a very popular model, and this version that is also really, really cool as well. And this, you know, we'll do the new cast. We'll do the other Liberty Walk. This is the LB Works McLaren 720S, the new casting in this set. And this would be the chase. We did not get the chase, unfortunately, but If you're lucky and you find this in black, it would be the Chase. So here it is. You have we have a flat black base on this. You have the deep dish T37 inspired wheels on it. Looks nice and actually fits the wheel well of the car. It is a very deep dish, though, as you can see. It is in a really nice metal flake, almost like a turquoise. Deco is pretty plain. Well, you have the Liberty Walk there on the windshield. You got some other deco here, some black trim there done up. You have kind of a carbon fiber-esque hood. You have the headlights done up. You have the Liberty Walk LB there on the side. You have the back taillights done up. Here's the wing. Wing is metal, and I believe it is a separate piece as well. This thing is really nice. It looks great. Looks gnarly. You have the bolts there done up. Is that the gas cap? It's probably the gas cap right there. This thing is gnarly. This is a really gnarly casting. Looks really nice. It's a great casting. And it's a really nice Chase if you find it. Alright, this might be the most hyped up model in the set. It is the RWB Porsche 930. Us collectors have longed for the return of RWB to Hot Wheels, and we finally have it. And here it is. So this casting, I actually have the original version as it was in the first mix of silhouettes back in 2019, where it debuted in this flat black version. You're not beating this black version. You're never going to beat it. It's so clean. It's so nice. I believe it's where the deep dish T37s debuted. Then we saw it in Team Transport over here in this purple in 2020. And there was also a RLC version done up in black based off this version. And it had an opening rear. And now we get it back in white. It has been 5 years since we've seen this casting. People have speculated it was due to licensing issues, possibly issues with, getting both Porsche and RWB licensing, and it was just kind of possibly it was a pain and whatnot. But now, clearly, things have been sorted out as we have the RWB 930 again in white. It's kind of got like a copper T37 on it with a chrome lip. I cannot read that. It says Kamiwaza Japan 1048 style. I think that's what that says. We have raw welt on the window there. You have the front details, the headlights, the Porsche badge, other trim that it needs, the black window trim. You have the back taillight there. You got the 3 exhausts sticking out of the back. And it's just really nice to see this casting back. It's a very awesome casting. It's a very popular casting. And it's just really cool to see this return, and this version's great. The white is really good. Probably my second favorite. I think the best is the black one, but I think the white one is definitely second best. All right, and that is silhouettes. Thought we'd do a bit of a silhouette sort of overview. Starting off with the original 2019 mix, which had 2 new castings and some other cool stuff. First off, it had this Chevy Monza in it. This is based off the IMSA Racing Monza. Haven't seen this casting in a while. I think it was last release was a Kroger mail-in, and we haven't seen it since. But this is really nice. It's probably the best version of this casting. Looks good. Deco's good. Very nice. Definitely a great fit for silhouettes. And then we had the 76 Greenwood Corvette. Also a really nice pick based on an actual livery for this car, with the Mancuso Chevrolet livery, which looks really nice. This is another really great release here from the original mix of silhouettes. Then you had a Porsche. It was the old 935 casting with the PPG paints livery, which also looks great. Love the blue Aero disc wheels on this. This is a really great model. And then we had 2 new castings in that set. One of them is not very good, and it is the Super Silhouette. I love the Super Silhouette as a car. I have the Tomica Limited Vintage version of this car, and it is stunning. But this Hot Wheels one, I just think is a bit too big. It looks a bit too chunky. I just don't think it quite looks right. proportion-wise. And this is so far the only version they've done of this car. They did re-release this in a Car Culture 2-pack with the... Actually, it was the Mountain Drifters version of the Super Silhouette. So this is the only deco they've done for this casting, and I don't know if we're going to see another version of it. And I just talked about the RWB also debuted in Silhouettes. And now we get the Panda RX-7 in a, let's just say, an interesting deco. We have the 300ZX GTS, which obviously in the definitely not Calsonic deco there. We have the Liberty Walk R34, which is very awesome. Definitely, going to be popular. It looks great. The RWB Porsche returns back from the dead in white, looking as stunning as ever. And then the Liberty Walk 720S, just an awesome new model, looking really good and really sharp. And that is Silhouettes. And, I don't know what mix I like more, because I'm going to be honest, I think the original mix is way more diverse. You get, American, Euro, Japanese. You have the really nice RWB. This is probably my least favorite in that set. The casting just doesn't hit for me. The Monza and the Greenwood are really nice, and the 935 is also really nice. And I think this mix has a lot of hype models. These three right here have been hyped to the moon. Maybe not these two as much, but they're still, nice castings, solid castings. So I don't, I think from a car culture standpoint, I think I kind of appreciate this mix, the original mix, a little more. This one's definitely more of the hype mix. It has a lot of hype just with these three alone. These are really hyped. They're both still great sets. This set is still really good. I like it. But I don't know. Looking at the original set of Silhouettes, I think I just like it more for its diversity and for the models that we get in it. I don't know. But they're both great mixes. What do you guys think is the best mix? I don't know. They're both great mixes. Silhouettes. Hopefully they do more mixes of Silhouettes, because this is a very nice car culture series, and hopefully we get more mixes in the future, like with Japan Historics and Modern Classics and all that. And that's about it. See ya.